Each plant will be identically in size and have a desalination capacity of 4 cubic meters of water per hour. To be operated remotely, these plants will harvest solar energy from panels spanning 300 square meters, enough to generate 45 kilowatts on renewable electricity per hour.
Let's take a look at one of these Hitachi solar-powered water desalination plants. Firstly, we have to journey deep into the desert region of Abu Dhabi to get to the remote location of the plant, which is far from normal human contact. This is a protected area where the Arabian oryx will be released to thrive and flourish in its natural habitat. As we approach, you can see how remote and how barren it is. That will all change with the introduction of this solar-powered water desalination plant. The plant is totally self-contained and is maintained by a technician who visits regularly to monitor the operation. Each plant is an identical size and capacity. They will harvest solar energy by photovoltaic panels spanning 300 square meters, enough to generate 45 kilowatts of electricity per hour. The saline water is pumped from deep beneath the desert using a well water pump. It is directed into a storage tank to await processing. The water is then pumped into the desalination plant, where it is treated using a process called reverse osmosis, or RO. Reverse osmosis is a process in which pressure is applied to force water containing salt and other impurities across a membrane to purify it at a molecular level. The membranes have 0.0001 micron pores that allow only water molecules to pass through. The process produces 4 cubic meters of clean drinking water per hour. The whole process is controlled and monitored using advanced Hitachi electronic equipment, which has a traffic light control system to help simplify monitoring and use. The whole process, including the well water pump, is powered by solar energy. There is a bank of backup batteries, which are also charged by solar power. They will take over in the event that the solar power reduces below a certain level due to the sunlight disappearing in a sandstorm or other such occurrences. This will allow the system to power down properly and await the sun to reappear. Once the saline water has been processed into drinking water, it is pumped into a large white holding tank. From there, it is used to fill an open channel 1 meter wide and 600 meters long. This will be used as a drinking source by animals. After processing, there is some salty water left, called brine. This is pumped to an evaporation pond, where it evaporates, leaving just salt, which can be collected and used for other purposes. The drinking water is also used to irrigate new large plantations of native trees, shrubs and grasses. This will create a green area which will provide food and shade for the Arabian oryx and other animals and birds, particularly the Hubara bustard, which is also being reintroduced to the protected areas. These Hitachi solar-powered water desalination plants are self-contained and have no environmental impact. They are the perfect solution.
For the last 2 years, my team's been managing the program, and we, not so much the construction, but in the water delivery side of the program. So the water has been pumped up out of the ground, desalinated, and then at the outlet point, that's when my team takes over. With our solar desalination plants, we've constructed a series of water trough systems that also have irrigation systems as well. So we bring the animals into a particular area, they can drink water from the irrigation from the water troughs, and then they can get food from, we supplement the feeding for a while, but obviously we'd like to reduce the supplementary feeding and make the whole process as sustainable as possible. But the big need for animals also in the middle of the desert is trees and shade. So we have quite a complex irrigation system, and we're growing native species of trees like the gaff tree to provide shade for the animals. Without that shade, you can give them as much water as you like and they'll die. So it's a 3-phase kind of look at our reintroduction programs, and it's water, feed and shade.